Okay guys, we are back with another video where we continue with the review of the scanner. As you can see, we're connecting it to a Volvo again. There is that ABS light. Let's see how many more faults we're going to find, guys. Let's just plug the scanner in and then we can start exploring more of it. Okay, trying to plug it in. As soon as you plug it in, it just reads your VIN number. As you can see, right now it's doing that. So let's just give it time. Okay, it has read the VIN number, as you can see there. We're just gonna press OK on it, because we have helped a friend with the Polo where his steering wheel was not working during the week. Okay, now as soon as you press OK, it will start scanning the entire car, the health report. It's gonna start populating it there. So yeah, we did help a friend where his steering wheel was not working. We plugged the scanner in and we went to the steering power steering feature, and we turned on some things. I forgot to make a video about that, but it did work. It was showing that steering sign on the cluster. So yeah, we managed to sort it out using the scanner, because we've been going around and people have been telling him that he needs a scanner that is a bit advanced, so be able to do that. So the time we managed to do that, I knew that we have a perfect scanner that's gonna help a lot of people. So yeah, this is a report, guys. It will populate a report like this one. So yeah, it's a very professional scanner, as I've mentioned on the other video as well. You just, if you need to email, maybe you're doing a client's work car and you're populating a report, you want to email the client, this is the type of a report that you can send with all the car details and so forth. So you will just scroll, and then these are all the faults that it has found. Okay, and the nice thing about this report is that you can just, as you can see on the ABS, as I've mentioned that we have a problem with the ABS light. If you click on it like that to open it, maximize it, it will tell you the fault as it reads the power supply for the pump motor fault signal. So it says ABS code 0070, that's the code. With this code, I'm suspecting that maybe there could be some sort of a fuse. We're gonna start with the fuse. We're just gonna use multi-dimensional thinking on this one. We're not gonna go straight to the ABS module. We'll start with the fuse and work our way up and see if the problem gets resolved. But the thing that we're gonna start with is to clear this code and see if it clears. If it doesn't clear, then we'll move on to the fuse, check the fuse and all that, because that's the main reason. Other reason that I bought the scanner is to just help myself scan the car and be able to find the code and try and diagnose. So yeah, this is another fault code that we have. Not that, if you click there, we are just still on the reporting side that you can email to a customer. Very beautiful scan. It's writing lamps sets a reminder. Okay, I remember that one. It's the one that is there. I don't know if you're gonna see that, the one that appears there. There's a loose wire that's here, so I know about that one. So it is telling me about that one, and glass break wire signal too high. I'm not too sure about that one. I'll have to research the code. The nice thing about this scanner is that you can go to the internet immediately and research the code if you don't understand it. So yeah, those are the two codes that it has found. And on the passenger door module as well, that's the one that it found, the mirror heated shorts to supply. Okay, shorted to supply. Okay, I know about that one as well. It's the mirror, the connectors that are on the mirror that hits the mirror up and get rid of the mist when it's raining. So I know about this one as well. So we're just gonna clear these codes and see if we'll be able to clear them. And this is another one that we have found, the faulty identification. I do not know about that one. What's this one? The climate control module. Okay, maybe that's one. It's about the aircon, because the aircon recently it was acting up and I did not knew why. I think that's one. It's about the aircon, the climate control. That's one there when you just press climate control. So yeah, it should just blow the air right into your face without directing it. So yeah, those I think are the codes that we have found. Yeah, those are the only one. So this is a nice report. It looks professional. You can email it to a client or print it out for a client if it just requires you to just scan and that's it. You can print this report out. You can take it to somebody maybe that's gonna help him fix all these errors. So yeah, if he wants you to fix them, then they can really help you and point you to the right direction. So yeah, let's go straight to the errors, because we were just on the reporting side. So these are the errors, guys, that have appeared. So what I would like to know first is about this climate control. Since it is summer, I need to get that sorted out. I will first click on it just to be able to see what actually is happening. So I can just go to the read data streams and then see what options do I have when coming to this. I think I have a lot of options here that I can use and try to diagnose under the data stream. So about 69 of them that I can try and get to the bottom of this, why the air conditioner was acting up. So yeah, that's the one. If I clear the code and okay, let's see the special functions. What special functions do we have when it comes to this? So these are the special functions as well. Collaboration, climate control. I think this one will be the one that will help us a lot, the collaboration, because I think it's out of sync. Maybe, I'm not too sure, but we'll just start off by clearing the code. Okay, programming sit temperature, we don't have a heated sit, so forth and so forth, guys. These are the special features that you can be able to turn on your vehicle, and then we can just say read default code, so we can see more about this fault code. Okay, fault. As I've mentioned, that the nice thing about the scanner is that you can just go to help and then it will give you a brief description, as you can see there, of really what's going on. Yeah, it's stored. Climate module detected that the component, yeah, the bus were done compare, okay, including the car config files. Okay, maybe that was the problem. If you don't understand the brief description, the nicest thing is that you can just go to code search. If you are on the internet, as you can see, we are not on the internet, but we can try and hotspot maybe on another video so we can demonstrate this one, but you just click here. If you are connected to the internet, it takes you straight to the internet, and you'll be able to diagnose much better. See other videos that people have come across, and they made videos about it, and you can just be able to understand much better. So that is a nice thing about the scanner. And another thing is, once I'm still there, if I clear this code and then it gets cleared, I can just take a snap with that, because it has a built-in camera. If you go back to the other video, we mentioned it. You can just click it, you can snap this screenshot, and then it will go store it onto your data files. That's another nice thing about the scanner. Okay, so we can just go back. Let's just clear this code, clear the fault code. Okay, key on, ignition off. So your car needs to be off, but your ignition must be in on position, and then the car is like that here. So we are okay. Make sure that the DTC erased, and say okay. And then I presume that the error has been erased, since it says it's finished. And then you can click OK. You can say read fault code, just to see if it's still there. Okay, so I think we need to dial down on this one and see exactly what is the problem, because we have failed to clear this one. So if we go back maybe and just clear everything, because these ones I understand, I know about these ones, the mirror heated and the seat belt issue and the ABS. If we go to the ABS, as we went on to the report side, we can still go here as well, and then we be able to say read fault code, like we did for the climate control. We'll be able to see the fault code, and if we look at brief description, it will tell us that the module register that the pump operation continuously does not start, or if the signal is missing. I suspect is this error with that brief description. I suspect this could be a fuse. This could be a fuse. We'll just check the fuse, the ABS fuse, and see if we'll be able to sort it out. It's a code 0070. Yeah, so if we have internet, I would have gone there and see other videos on the internet of people that have came across this error. So if we go back, we have data streams, freeze frame. We can just quickly go to the freeze frame to tell us exactly when this thing happened. Yeah, so yeah, I think that will really tell us what kilometers it encountered this thing, this ABS problem. So yeah, if we go back, we have actuation test. Click actuation test and test these ones as well, the inlet and the outlet valves and so forth. So those are the tests that we can dive into deep in trying to sort. If we find that the fuse is not the real issue, the fuse is fine, we can try and diagnose using those things. So if we go back with the other faults, I think these are the only faults that we have. So we can just say clear and just see which other faults that comes back. So I've just clicked clear. So now we're just waiting to see which fault code comes back. Okay, I think it is done, guys. By the looks of things, and by the look on the cluster as well, it looks like the ABS has gone. I don't know how, but it has gone. So we are only left with this one, the seat belt reminder, which would not get fixed because it is disconnected, as I've just mentioned in the beginning of the video, that there is a wire that's disconnected on the seatbelt reminder. Yeah, so I think those are the only fault that we got left with, as you can see. But we can just go on to other things like not the ABS one, the power steering modules, and just see what features does the, because for every car, guys, features vary, guys. Every car has its own access points. So for this one, these are the only thing that appear. If you go maybe onto the other car, as we are going to go to the Audi, we may be able to access much more things than we can with this car. So actuation, as well as special features, those are the features that we can access: program remote control settings and front seats position. If we go to the special features, those are the only one that we'll be able to access. If we go to actuation, guys, these are the ones that we can test: motor 1 to 4, up and down, and all those other things with the power seats, so to test if it is working. So if we go maybe onto another one, which one, CCM, let's go on to the climate control. I think we went on to this one, the one that we were having a problem with. I think the error managed to clear up. If we go on to the infotainment, let's see what we have there. Okay, under this module, what are the special features and actuation test that we can be able to do? Okay, with this one, infotainment control, it just has a red VIN, vehicle identity VIN number again. Okay, and the ECU tag, the parts and the hardware and the softwares. Okay, and we can just say okay, because we can see those things. We don't have a way to verify if they are correct, but we trust the computer. So if we go to special functions, those are the only things that we can be able to do, like programming the clock on the infotainment there. So as I've mentioned, with cars, in other cars, you'll be able to access much more things than this one. So that you can program, that you can change it to whatever settings you like: 24 hours, 12 hours, 24 hour. So configure dependency, what so forth with that clock that is there. So so these are the things. It's not so much things, other settings, programming other settings as well. Okay, after run, I don't know what's that after run is, but it's there as well. You can be able to turn it off and be able to turn it on. So I don't know what it is, but we can just turn it off. Let's just see what happens. Okay, nothing happened on the cluster. So turn it off, turn it on, because it was on. Let's just leave it at on. After run, maybe it's the kilometers, I'm not too sure. And other program infotainment controls, if we go onto it there, to custom programming infotainment, okay, you can say okay, and then we'll be able to see those two that we have. Okay, program infrared communication setting. Okay, setting the view on the display, can go there as well, and then it will explain a little bit what you're about to do with that explanation right there. Status sensor, that's okay. Display, the background, normal, always positive. Okay, you can just say okay, so we'll be able to see. You see, these are the parameter display. Okay, that's under the thing that you can do under infrared communication settings. These are the things that you can be able to do as well. Without a navigation, infrared communication set not possible to minimize risk or disturbance from other components. Okay, they say the ignition must be on. Not that the car must be running, it just speaks about the ignition, that it must be on. If you want to do this thing, ignition is on. Okay, communication, Okay, this is the one, not possible and possible. I do not know which one is that. Let's just say not possible and see what happened. It seems like nothing has happened. You can just say okay, and since it was say possible, let's put it back to how it was. Okay, so those are the things that you can be able to do under the infotainment ICM. The nice thing about this scan tool is that the brief description, it also tells you what are those abbreviations for. So as it says ICM, infotainment control modular, it tells you on the side. So we don't have a code there, so I won't even go on to read code and so forth. We can just go back and just maybe look for another thing that can entice us to just be able to see. Okay, those are the audio. Okay, steering and so forth. So yeah guys, as we have done, oh, something came back, climate control again. Okay, about the aircon. I think there is really a story about the aircon, so we will need to dive into it into deeper in depth, maybe on another video. Okay, we can just say clear again because I don't know what caused it. And then maybe we'll be able to see exactly what is causing this climate control thing to malfunction. Yeah, so that's the nice thing about this scanner, guys. Oh, it also has resets, the shortcuts if you don't want to scan the entire thing. Those are the special the services, hot functions that it has. So you can just use those shortcuts instead of scanning the entire car, the injectors, the NOx sensors, the SUS resets. I think that's the one that we helped a friend of mine the other day. I think we have it on the records. When we go to data, it was a Polo. This is the one where we scanned it. This is the one. This is the report, and this was the error that we have found on that. It has other errors, airbags. Those were the cause that caused this error. It was a crash shutoff was triggered. So that's the one that we sorted out using this scanner. So we're very delighted in doing that. I think we have maybe another reading where that error is gone. I'm not sure if it's this one. Okay, I think we did not do another reading once we sorted it out. So yeah, that was the one we were very delighted. So I can delete it if I want to, but it's helping me now to show what other things the scanner can do. So yeah guys, and if you go to settings, you can set the brights and all that, and the sounds, and that's where you set your workshop things. There you populate your information, so under there. So yeah, I think there is a place as well where it tells you about the amount of storage. Yeah, here that's the serial number, that's the device name, and this is the storage that we have there, guys. That's the one, and this is our resolution, and this is our battery. Okay, so these are the things that you will get with the scanner if you are interested in it. So if maybe like you find that you're coming to diagnostics, these are the cars that it supports. These are all the cars that the scanner supports. So we can scroll, just see. It's a lot of cars, guys. It's a really a lot of cars. So you can just scroll. Even Lamborghinis, I was very surprised to see such high brand to be supported as well there by the scanner. The other one that I did not see was the McLaren. But you can go to mall if you are on the internet. You can go to, since now we are not, you go to mall, you can buy the software and then it will appear here as amongst the cars that the scanner supports. So that one you can buy individual. So, and these are the updates. The scanner is up to date. We just updated it right there at the top, there, right there at the top. It just shows you the battery voltage. So it tells you as well, once, if you're still on the car, if your battery voltage is dropping, so you'll be able to monitor that meanwhile you are busy working on the scan. So it's a great feature as well. It will tell you if your battery is losing power, so something, if there is something that's draining the battery, that will tell you while you are using it if the battery is slightly decreasing. Okay. Okay guys, today's video will just be about that. We'll end it here. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the another one, because there's a lot of things that we still need to do with the scan. Okay.